He's saying the idea that people are basically good, people are inherently good, but if they're in the wrong circumstances, well, then they'll do bad things. But if we can get those circumstances right, then the natural inherent goodness of people will come out. He said, World War II taught us that's an intolerably shallow position when you look at what humankind is actually capable of doing. But we like this idea because it's a convenient scapegoat, isn't it? Why have you done the things that you knew were wrong? Answer, I was tired. I was grumpy. I had a rough day. Things haven't been going my way. I've sacrificed so much. I've given so much. I just thought I deserved something nice to happen to me. It lets us blame our circumstances for the wrong things we do without taking blame for them. And Joe looked at this and he said, some people looked at World War II and they said, if there's a God, how could God allow these things to happen? He said, that's not the right question. The right question is, how can we as a humanity commit such terrible acts? And it shook his atheism to the core. But that's kind of general. That's 80 years ago. What about you in your life? Do you believe that the seeds of this kind of evil live in your heart? Look at some of the greatest heroes of the Bible. People like Moses. Moses sinned so badly that he was not allowed to enter the promised land. That was his life's mission. Peter, this incredibly loyal disciple of Jesus, denied that he even knew Jesus. David, we just read what David did. Now tell me something. Do you think you serve God more faithfully than Moses did? Do you think you're more loyal to God than Peter was? Do you think you love God more sincerely than King David did? If you think any of those things, you've taken a giant step toward committing these kinds of acts. The seeds of these things live in the human heart. They're just waiting for the right conditions, the right soil, for the right water to come along, for them to sprout up into these evil deeds. And the seeds are there in all of us. The seeds of self-pity, the seeds of bitterness, the seeds of resentment, the seeds of ego, the seeds of pride. And it's easy to see in the life of David how he could have watered these seeds so that they sprang to life. People don't know how hard it is to be king. People don't know how much I've sacrificed. I've given up so much for these people and they don't appreciate me. I just deserve some nice things to happen to me. It's easy to see how these seeds were watered in his life and they grew up to commit terrible atrocities. Same thing happens in our lives today.